Today we have info on RNA being recovered from an extinct tiger and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Joseph and a look at sports with Sawyer.
Today is Wednesday, September 20th, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Thank you for joining us on Vox News. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Wyatt, and these are your top stories for today.
Scientists have recovered genetic material from an extinct species. In a study published Tuesday in the scientific journal Genome Research, scientists said the RNA molecules extracted from the Tasmanian tiger will help them learn more about the animal's genetic makeup. Scientists said while de-extinction wasn't the goal of the research, it could help with efforts to bring back the animal in some form.
The White House is issuing a stark warning about the looming government shutdown. Lawmakers are struggling to reach a consensus on a plan before funding expires on September 30th. And if they don't, the White House says active duty military, federal law enforcement personnel, air traffic controllers, and TSA officers would have to work without pay. That could mean national security risks and travel delays.
Close to 5,800 Toledo auto workers are striking, and many face a similar financial strain. The United Auto Workers are set to sit down with GM and Ford Wednesday for another round of talks. Meanwhile, a meeting with Stellantis is planned for Thursday. If progress isn't made by Friday, the UAW is threatening to call for more strikes. Thousands of auto workers are already on the picket line, attempting to adjust their new predicament.
Kevin Mason, a convict who is located in Marion County in Indiana, has just been released from the detention center, but all by mistake. Mason was arrested on September 11th after being suspected of taking part in a shooting and more. The mix-up happened when a woman who worked at the sheriff's office was correcting the duplicate books, and no one managed to catch her mistake. This was an error. This should not have happened. Mason should not have been released from our custody, Martin said. Now, a manhunt has been initiated to find the missing man.
Seniors living in an Atlanta high-rise building got a scare after a fire broke out overnight. The fire happened at the Friendship Towers on Northside Drive around midnight. Firefighters told Fox 5 the senior residents evacuated after someone set a trash bin on fire on the 13th floor. Thankfully, the sprinkler system went off and no one was hurt. Now let's check in our weather. Joseph, what can you tell us?
The weather has been mild for the last few days of summer. Stay tuned for an update on our current weather and more right after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News. I am Joseph Horner in your Weather Corner. Now let's take a look at our glance of weather for today. Today there is a high of 83 and there will be a low of 56. The current weather outside is 56. The humidity outside is 94%. The wind is blowing at 2 miles an hour. The dew point is 54 degrees and the pressure is 30.11. The visibility is 12 miles, and finally the UV index is 0 of 10. A state of emergency was declared due to devastating flash flooding in Leominster, Massachusetts on Monday night after rain flooded roads, created sinkholes, and damaged homes. Slow-moving thunderstorms sparked flash flooding across parts of New England on Monday evening, dumping 9.5 inches of water over Leominster, which is northwest of Boston. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There are scattered storms over the mid-United States. Now let's take a look at our local radar. Everything's clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today it'll get as warm as 82 degrees with some clouds. Later it'll cool down to 56 degrees with occasional clouds. Tomorrow the temperature will reach 80 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. In the evening it'll be cooler at 63 degrees with some clouds. Looking ahead to Friday, it'll be around 83 degrees with some sunny skies. In the evening, it'll drop down to 62 degrees with mostly clear skies. Saturday's weather will be a nice high of 82 degrees and lots of sunshine. By evening, it'll be 62 degrees with mostly clear skies. Sunday will have a high of 82 degrees with a few clouds. In the evening, it'll go down to 58 degrees with more clouds later at night. Moving on to Monday, expect a high of 84 degrees with some clouds, and in the evening, it'll dip down to 58 degrees with increasing clouds later at night. Lastly, on Tuesday, the high will be 77 degrees with rain showers and scattered thunderstorms. By evening, it'll cool down to 53 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and thunderstorms with a few showers. That is all I have for your weather today. Here is Sawyer with your sports report.
Today we have a look at the Detroit Lions versus the Dodgers and Pirates versus Cubs right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
We are Cleveland Ford.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I am Sari Hughes with your sports report. Rookie Alexander Canario hit a grand slam for his first Major League home run in an 8-run 8th inning, and the Chicago Cubs ended a 5-game losing streak with a 14-1 rout of the Pittsburgh Pirates on Tuesday night. Cully Bellinger hit a 3-run homer later in the 8th for the Cubs, who are a half game ahead of Miami for the final NL wild card, with Cincinnati 1 game behind Chicago. Mac Muncy's base hit with 2 outs in the 9th inning Tuesday night scored Mookie Betts and gave the Los Angeles Dodgers a 3-2 victory over the Detroit Tigers, extending their winning streak to 5 games. Betts got aboard with a single to center for his 3rd hit of the night. After Freddie Freeman lined out to center, Betts advanced to second after Will Smith was hit by a pitch. Muncy then lined a curveball from Alex Lane into right field. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
Freeman drifting over into foul ground, sizing it up near the wall, leaps into the netting and makes the grab.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News. One of the owners of a North Memphis restaurant said he was forced to shoot a naked intruder who threatened her and her family members inside the business late Monday night. She said the man became enraged when he couldn't leave the restaurant, began damaging property, and jammed the doors trying to get out. According to the woman, she fired 1 shot at the man when he charged her and shot him again when he picked up a chair to throw. She added that she never wanted to take another life.
The sneezing season is back, and ragweed pollen is the main cause. What causes the allergies that many individuals have to ragweed? There are around 17 different species of ragweed in North America. The height of these plants range from a few inches to more than 12 feet. Ragweed can be found practically anywhere, including in urban landscaping, by the side of the road, close to agricultural areas, and along riverbanks. Because a single plant has the capacity to produce over 1 billion pollen grains, some people consider this plant to be North America's main source of seasonal allergies.
Police said a Hickson man was shot in the head trying to defend his sister from a man with a sword. David J. Smith, 43, was charged with attempted first-degree murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, and aggravated burglary. Police arrive at 5718 Taggart Drive, found the victim lying in the roadway next to a vehicle. Trevor Bennett was rushed to the hospital where a neurosurgeon was called for.
On Tuesday, the City of Cleveland approved on Tuesday a $19,800 social study by UTC Professor Dr. Marcus Malden. Carol Burrs said the approval was contingent upon the council being given a framework of what the study would cover. It should not only deal with race, but issues like gender and age. Malden told council members that the study would result in policy recommendations that the council could use for future decisions.
Sweetwater police arrested 2 people for distributing fentanyl pills at a hotel in the city. After executing a search warrant on the 2 suspects, officers found 1,500 fentanyl pills, 31 grams of pure fentanyl powder, cocaine and crack cocaine, and other narcotic pills. Police say they also seized over $1,000 in cash. Officers subsequently arrested Robert Johnson and Regina Perez in this case. They face charges in regard to distributing large quantities of pressed fentanyl pills and other narcotics.
Today is September 20th, which is National Care for Kids Day. This day offers an opportunity for you to positively impact a child's life in a variety of ways, both large and small. Every day in our communities, individuals actively provide educational and emotional care for children. National Care for Kids Day asks you to step forward, to act on your own ideas, donate and share your time, and creating more stories of inspiration. It's a day to contribute to existing programs and volunteer where there is a need, giving children in your community every opportunity to grow and thrive.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. Just can't get enough Fox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us at Vox News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.